gentlemen, this contest is scheduled for one ball, a 30-minute time limit. It is a semi-final for winner advances in the CCW Tag Team Title Tournament. Coming to the ring first, from New Haven, Connecticut, 440-pound Christopher and Anthony Battle, the Archangels.
Well, wrestling fans who are ready for some tag team action here.
As I was just about to say, Hungry Man Naugatuck with a huge roar for the Archangels from just down the road here in New Haven, Connecticut. Chris and Anthony Battle, the Battle Brothers, are slowly but surely climbing the ranks in the tag team division here in CCW.
Many people think these two gentlemen have what it takes to become CCW Tag Team Champions.
And I think you can hear some of them in the crowd right now, Hungry Man.
Well, they are a crowd favorite just a couple miles down the road into New Haven, Connecticut. It's the Battle Brothers. The Archangels here in tag team action in the Rubber City of Naugatuck.
And their opponent, from the 6th borough of New York, combined weight of 440 pounds, Cheech and Cody.
Well, here we go, Hungry Man.
Up in Smoke is in the building. And I thought I heard the ring announcer earlier mention that there's no smoking in the building whatsoever.
Of course.
And you're about to light up a doobie. What are you doing?
I'll save it. I'll save it. Cheech and Cloudy with a mixed reception here in Naugatuck.
Well, it should be a great tag team matchup to say the least.
Well, undoubtedly, we are in the semifinals of CCW's Tag Team Tournament. Of course, the Canadian Superstars, again, conspicuous in their absence tonight. However, all geared up here to take on Up in Smoke is the Battle Brothers. I believe right now, Cheech and Cloudy hold one win over these gentlemen and one loss to the Canadian Superstars.
So we got one half of the Battle Brothers in there.
That's Anthony taking on Cheech collar elbow. Battle with an arm wringer here. A little bit of a size advantage on Cheech. Cheech rolls through right up to his feet. Here's a cartwheel around Battle. Twists that wrist right around in the opposite direction. Almost taking Battle off his feet here.
And look at the leverage there by Anthony.
Wow, take a look at the strength though of Anthony Battle, who powers right up. Cheech wisely into the hammerlock, then the headlock. Cheech is a fluid wrestler. Watch the headlock takeover there now. Cheech is in control of Anthony Battle. Like I was saying, so fluid, so constant. There's a leg scissor from Anthony Battle. Cheech rolls over and slips right out.
A lot of amateur mat wrestling action in the opening moments of this tag team matchup here in Naugatuck.
Well, you know, a lot of people believe that the, I guess you'd call it censoring of Cheech and Cloudy and CCW would hinder them in this tag team tournament. However, they have turned out to show their true skill in mat wrestling and absolutely dominating in the tag team division here.
And now Battle tags out to his brother.
Chris in the ring here with suffering an arm wringer from Cloudy, from Cheech. Cloudy makes the tag, goes right back to working on that arm.
So we got Chris and Cloudy in the ring. Reversal there by the Battle Brother. Oh, and look at that, beautiful hip toss.
Big Irish whip on Cloudy. Chris takes the headlock immediately, very wise.
Cloudy now off the ropes, on his way. Look at this.
Cloudy drops down. Wow, right to the neck. The point of the jaw by Cloudy. What a kick. And takes the head immediately. Cloudy very wise, trying to take and keep control of the bigger Chris Battle.
Chris Battle now in the wrong part of town there. Beautiful drop kick though.
Blind tag by Cheech. Cheech sneaking in now. And Battle turns around and gets met with a huge boot to the upper section. Cloudy on the outside now hammering away on Chris Battle.
Oh, big clothesline.
Did you see that, Hungry Man?
Anthony runs right in there. And now he's battling with Cheech. Cheech off the ropes. Oh! And now double team effort. The Battle Brothers going to work on Cheech.
crowd is just electric here tonight at Naugatuck. Completely behind the Battle Brothers. Here's a scoop slam from Ant. Chris rolls through with the wheelbarrow right into the splash. Fluid teamwork from these two. 2 count.
And the Archangels almost had a victory there.
Well, that would have been an upset to say the least. Chris taking too long to lift Cheech, who breaks out into the snapmare. There's a Kawada kick to the back. Cheech with a full head of steam. Neckbreaker, Cloudy with the blind tag, going up top now. He's on the second rope. Cheech has got Chris right where he wants him.
Oh!
Big neckbreaker.
Beautifully executed off the top rope by 1/2.
Cloudy could have it. 2.
Of Up in Smoke.
A 2 and 2 only. Here's the cover again. 2 and 2 only. And the fans are making it known who they are here to see. That being the Archangels.
Cloudy now going to work. Chris Battle in the ring.
You notice, Hungry Man, Cloudy's very wisely keeping Chris isolated in that corner.
Well, you got to cut the ring in half. That's what's to your advantage there in a tag team matchup. If you could keep your opponent in your half of the ring and do some constant tagging, the continuity will give you a victory.
Well, continuity certainly seems to be what Cheech and Cloudy are all about, as another tag, quick tags, keeping each other fresh and wearing the hell out of Chris Battle. It's a big kick to the head.
Huge kick to the head by Chris Battle now. Grabbing a handful of hair and now another consistent tag to his partner. Double team effort here on the Battle Brother.
Chris Battle, whip back into the Russian leg sweep. They roll through. Got him by the arms. Cloudy steps over. Cheech goes up top. They've got him in a double arm lock around his own neck, and now they're stretching the hell out of him.
And the referee's giving the 5 count. I believe the legal man is Cheech. Chris Battle is now on the mat, going for a cover. Cheech, only a 2 count. Referee way out of position for that. He was trying to get Cloudy out of the ring. And another tag.
Cheech and Cloudy have been known to blow up a few refs, that's for sure. Chris with a big kick to the midsection there. How much more of this can Chris Battle take? As, oh, did you hear the chop?
The chop is echoing in the rafters here at Naugatuck High School after that. Oh, and there it is again. Cloudy laying in that chop to Chris Battle. Chris Battle is in a whole heap of trouble. He needs to tag out.
Cloudy's on the second rope. Keep your eye on Cloudy here, Hungry Man.
Cloudy's up with the clouds in the corner there. Oh, he just got thrown off by Chris Battle. Oh, no.
Got into his reserves. Cloudy cuts it off with a drop to hold and spins right around into a front face lock.
Just when you thought Chris Battle was going to turn things around here, he's on the receiving end of something here. Oh!
Oh, what a neck breaker. Cloudy with such force and authority. Control over Chris Battle, 2 count.
Very cocky cover there by Cloudy. I think if he hooked the leg, he might have got his opponent.
Very well may have there. Nonetheless, 2 and some change on that count. Cheech back in the ring now. Cheech controlling Anthony Battle. A little smack to the face to wake him up. What disrespect. The crowd here in Naugatuck does not like that. Cheech hits the ropes. Misses a clothesline. Battle's got him with a belly buster. Battle with the sweep. The knee to the face. This guy's on fire. He needs to make a tag.
And his partner, his brother, the Battle Brothers, in the ring. And now Chris trying to make a tag to his brother, but can't make it.
Cloudy trips him up.
Anthony Battle on the outside of the ring, desperately yelling to his brother, tag me, tag me.
That very well may have been the deciding moment in the match, as Chris had a golden opportunity to make the tag as Cloudy cut him off. Cloudy now with a boot to the stomach of Chris Battle. Chris Battle is in a bad way. He needs to get his bigger, maybe not older, but bigger brother in the ring. Blocks a punch. There's a forearm to the face.
Chris Battle now battling back against Cloudy, but oh, on the receiving end of that kick, leaning up against the ropes.
Cloudy out of nowhere. This is trouble. We've seen this before.
Oh!
What a kick.
Cloudy with a 619 and then a big kick to the back of the head by Cheech. Goes for the cover. But there's the brother coming in to break up the count.
Anthony Battle wisely making the save there. However, the ref distracted. It's now a double team effort on Chris Battle. Cheech and Cloudy with the whip. Battle rolls under and makes a tag. Anthony's in. Anthony's in. There's a clothesline. Another clothesline. Battle is hot. A back elbow to Cheech. A one for Cloudy. Here's the whip off the rope. Battle with up. Big power slam. What a move.
Beautiful power slam executed by Battle Brother. Look at this, up in the air and down. Boy, what height. Cloudy was in the clouds for that one.
Well, that's for sure. Cloudy needs to get his head out of there. Chris now in the ring. A double team effort by the Battle Brothers. Big knee to the abdomen. Sends Cheech in. Battle's got him up and down the hard way. This is it. This is it. 2.
Oh, and almost 3, but a save there by Cloudy. Now Cheech in the corner. Anthony going to work on Cheech. They're all mayhem in the ring right now. Referee cannot get control in this ring. I always said you needed 2 refs in a tag match.
Oh. Battle takes an awful neck bump. Cheech to the outside. Cloudy's got the pin. Anthony's over in the sunset flip too.
Oh, and what a victory. Absolutely, what a great matchup by these young rising superstars here in CCW Connecticut Championship Wrestling. The Battle Brothers, the Archangels, are victorious.
I can't believe it.
Unbelievable matchup there, Mike McNasty.
I can't believe what we have just seen in Naugatuck, as the Angels will now advance to one of the final rounds of the tag tournament. Hungry Man, what is going to happen to CCW's tag division if the Archangels walk out of Bridgeport in July as the champs?
The Archangels have moved 1 step closer to becoming CCW Tag Team Champions.